G'day everyone, it's Kwaka John here. It's time for Wednesday live stream. Well, welcome to everyone. The comments should be on the video this time, so we'll see. And I should say there's a 4-second time delay from when I say something to when the guys hear it. And it usually takes YouTube about 12 hours to add the comments to the video. So we've got Walter online, and g'day Walter. There's first time Alan hasn't been there in the 5-minute countdown, so I hope he's able to join us today. Yeah, congratulations, Walter, on passing a license, mate. That's pretty exciting. And like I said in the email, I think you passed your MSF course in America really quickly. Only a matter of a few weeks. The course itself was 3 days, but from the time you got your bike to doing the course, it was only a few weeks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Christian will be here tonight because he's sending photos and videos, so I'm pretty sure he's keen to be here tonight. So when did you actually pass your course? What CTARCs? That's g'day. I think that's Christian. Yeah, that's Christian. G'day, Christian. How you going, mate? I was pretty sure you joined us tonight after sending in the photos and the video. You sounded really keen. Oh, you passed it only on Sunday. Oh. Yeah. Well, the C Tarks, I know Tarks is a part of your surname, so I glued on eventually. Oh, you've only just got it then, Walter. Walter just passed his motorcycle license, so he's now licensed in America. I should say, Walter lives in Maryland, USA, and Christian lives in Melbourne, Australia, and of course I live in Brisbane, Australia. And so, Walter, you've passed the course, but you still have to get the actual license. Is that right, from the governor of the state? There's that 4-second time delay. That's right, I have an appointment set for November. Oh my goodness. That's a while away. Yeah, Alan had the same problem. COVID has played havoc in America, of course, and that's why there's the time delay. Which is okay. Fair enough. Yeah, once Christian probably found the same thing. Once I passed my license here in Australia, the same day I went to motor vehicles and got my license the same day. Oh, actually, it was the next day. Yeah, because by the time I'd finished my course, passing the license, motor vehicles was already closed for the day. Christian, it's a black Misty, my cat, She's a black cat with some white marking on her, and she's a domestic short hair. So she she's not a breed as such. She's not a special breed. She's a bit of a mixture, I guess. Yeah. Well, that's what happened with me too, Christian. They gave me a piece of paper saying I had my license, and then they mailed you a new plastic license. Black leopard? No, I've got some photos of her tonight. Christian asked me if I'd show a few photos of her. So when we get a few photos, I'll show you what she looks like. She's she's a dear little cat though. But she likes two things: sleeping and eating. They're her favourite things. Actually, Mum got the Misty from the pound. I was with Mum at the time. All right. Wow, you got 3 cats. That's a lot of cats. Yeah, Misty was about a year when we got her from the pound, and she had about 6 kittens. Anyway, Mum and I chose Misty, and yeah, Mum and I chose Misty, and unfortunately, Mum passed away last year, so now Misty is my cat. Anyway, you've been doing a lot of things to your bike, Christian. Yeah, I know. I guess I'm mostly over it now, but it took me. Actually, it's better if we not talk about that because I might get upset. Yeah, you've been doing a few things to your bike, haven't you, Christian? Lowering the bike and uh, I forget what's called, but what you did to the back of the bike with the lights. Yeah, I guess Alan is unable to make it tonight or today, your time. Oh, has the Dunkelvic exhaust arrived? That's another thing that Christian's putting on his bike, a Dunkelvic exhaust. We got the same problem here in Australia where COVID is holding up the mail. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, well, I should be getting my new paddock stand in a day or two. G'day, Ron. Good on you, mate, for joining us. So there's Ron is from Brisbane. Ron is from Brisbane. Walter is from Maryland, USA. And Christian is from Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, so my new paddock stand should be arriving tomorrow or the next day at the latest. So then I'll be doing a video on lubing the chain. As long as the new paddock stand is suitable for the Vulcan S. Actually, before we start with viewer photos, Christian made a comment in the chat room about adjusting the chain. So, what do each of you guys think of how frequently to lube the chain and also tighten the chain? I've heard everything from once a week to once every 6 months. And I think maybe Jeff. Jeff is in the chat room, and I think it was Jeff who said every 500 kilometres he lubes his chain, which sounds pretty good. 500 kilometres. The you're supposed to lube the chain immediately after rain. I know that. But how frequently do you guys think you should lube and adjust the chain? Yeah, my chain's only been lubed twice since I've had it, and that's 6 months, I think it is. And yeah, 6 months, and just over 2,000 kilometres, about 2,300 kilometres now. And I think it probably needs it more frequently than that. So Ron and Christian, how often do you think you should lube the chain? Oh, I heard from Alan. Alan. I don't think Alan will be here tonight or today your time. I think he may have a doctor's appointment this morning. I'm not sure, but for him not to be here, yeah, it would have to be something where he is like forced to be committed elsewhere. So Christian, you agree with lubing every 500 k's and check and adjust the chain every time you fill the tank. Yeah, I was interested to hear what Alan had to say about this because he thoroughly researches everything. Well, you might fill your tank twice a week. So on my average would be a month and a half for 500 kilometres, which would, I think I'll be inclined to lube it more frequently than that. How about you, Ron? How often do you lube your chain? Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I fill mine maybe once a week, but I always only run it down to about half a tank, so it's not a full tank. Yeah, that makes more sense to me, Christian, to adjust and check the chain at the same time when you lube it. When I had my Kawasaki 1000 in the 1980s, uh, I took my bike in to be serviced and the chain, and I had to buy a new chain because the chain was stretched apparently, and the mechanic asked me if I did wheelies from the set of lights to stretch the chain, and whilst I didn't do wheelies back at when I was young, I used to take off really fast and the front wheel would lift up. So I suppose you could call it a wheelie, but not like I've seen some people do on their videos. Anyway, back in the 80s, a new chain cost $300, which was a lot of money back then. Oh well, I'll go to view photos. Yeah, I've seen John's Moto Garage. Uh, yeah, he's not my type of YouTuber, but yeah, he likes jumping backwards too. Oh, I've only got one. I'll put Misty's photo up first. There's Misty settling down to sleep. I put the cardboard out for her. She doesn't use a scratching post, so I put cardboard out for her to scratch. So there she is, Christian. There's Misty. She's about 12 years old now. Yeah, yeah. Well, you said your fluffy cat was all black. Now, I've got this photo from last week, so I'll just show it quickly. That's a front wheel chock that I bought. Did a video about it, and haven't used it since the video, but I hope to the next day or two. And that was a really good purchase. Now, Christian, you've sent in a few photos. That's your Vulcan S, isn't it, Christian? LED headlamps. And Yeah, you've lowered the bike since then. Since that photograph. Is that your bike, Christian? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, good one. Yeah. And I'm trying to remember. I think it's a 2020 Vulcan S. Yeah, the black colour is the most popular of the Vulcan S. Yeah, 2020. Good one. Thanks, Christian. Yeah, yeah. Christian is really making his bike unique to him. Mind you, we all do that with our bikes, extra modifications, but you'll have to send in a photo once you get the Delcovic exhaust put on it. Yeah, it looks like Mean Machine, doesn't it? Have you got a nickname for it yet, Christian? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw a dealer on the Sunshine Coast had 2021 models. Only a few of them, but they'd sold them. And yeah, I wouldn't be able to wait a month either. No worries. Be interesting to see what you call her. Now, what have we got here? That's another photo of your bike from the other side. Do you intend keeping the stock seat, or will you be buying an aftermarket seat for it? Oh, you'll be getting it reupholstered. Yeah, yeah, it's an unusual headlamp. It looks like a bit like the classic style. Yeah, yeah. I didn't find the stock seat too good. I've got a Corbin seat on mine now, but you guys probably know that. So tell us about your headlamp, LED headlamp. Oh, in Queensland. Oh, excellent. Oh, that was cheap too. Oh, that's really good. Oh, so you didn't buy it from a shop as such, but from another rider. Yeah, I saw the stock headlamp on the 2017 Vulcan S I had. Yeah, the Corbin seat. Here in Australia, it is really expensive because you have to go through a third party. But then there's other aftermarket seats. Oh, good one. Yeah, I got a feeling. I got a aftermarket headlamp on my bike, and after riding the 2017 Vulcan S that I had, I thought it could do with I thought it could do with an aftermarket headlamp, something brighter, LED lights. So did the brackets come with the headlight, Christian, or did you buy them separately? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you able to say uh, how to contact that person in case anyone watching the live stream or Ron would like to do so? Are you able to say how to contact them? Just waiting to see if Christian's able to say if he can say how to contact this chap. Ah, his name's on Facebook. Ah, okay. There you are, Ron. If you want to, thanks, Christian. Ron, if you want to buy the brackets, you know how to do it now. Thanks, Christian. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So this is the new tail that, oh, it's got a special phrase, but I forget what it is, but Christian will let us know. Ron's used that word as well, but it's, Christian's got a new tail on his bike and new lights. His, the viewer video that he sent in shows the lights working. Ron calls his Vulcaness mistress. Has your wife put her foot down and says you can't spend any more money on a tail tidy? That's right. Oh, you had it imported from the US. It certainly gives a different look to the back of the bike. Actually, your video is a bit different to the back of this, isn't it? $362. Because in this one, oh no, it does have the lights. That red strip just above the number plate, that's your lighting, isn't it? Brake lights and indicator lights are all in the one set of lights. Really? What is illegal about it in Queensland, Ron? I've never looked into this, so I don't know. I know very little about it. I thought you had a tail toddy. It's illegal in Victoria too. Oh, fair enough. I thought you had a tail toddy too, Ron. Yeah, oh, does it? Oh. And these indicators stick out the side like the stock one to be legal. Oh, fancy that. Yeah, I must admit it's only a small strip of lighting, but it's quite bright lighting too. I must say, yeah, it's very bright, Christian. I must say, I don't particularly like the look of the indicators sticking out from the side of the bike like they do on the Vulcan S. It's probably common from most bikes, I guess. Ah. Oh, well, you guys have looked into it. The thing is, if you get a cop car travelling behind you, they could easily spot that. Are you still with us, Walter? Okay, and the other major thing you've done this week to your bike, Christian, is there's a before and is lowering your bike. So there's a before and after photograph of it. Ah, good on you, Walter. Yeah, did you do that by the linkage, lowering the linkage on the bike, Christian? The very first bike that I was thinking about buying, first Vulcan S in last year, had been lowered, and the sales guy said that it was the linkage. Yeah. Hmm. So did you do that yourself, or have it done by Kawasaki? I noticed in the photograph that you did it yourself. Oh, that's right. You're a mechanic, aren't you? So you're very adept at these sort of things, of course. Yeah, I saw the paddock stand in your photograph, and I thought, oh well, there's one that works on the Vulcan S. Ah, yeah, it's interesting because, like I said, I was looking at that bike, and I wanted, yeah, Mercedes Benz technician. Mm. Sounds a bit more impressive than a mechanic. Which I guess it is, Mercedes Benz. I guess I'd only employ the best, wouldn't they? Yeah, that Vulcan S, I actually wanted to raise the bike back to its normal height, and they said it would take 4 months, maybe longer, to import the new linkage from overseas. Did you have that sort of a problem, Christian? Having to wait to get the new linkage imported for you? I'll leave this other photo for next week. It's to do with tyres, and Alan specifically wanted to talk about that, so I'll leave that for next week when Alan is with us. Yeah, did you have to import the linkage, Christian, or was it already in stock at Kawasaki for you to buy? Oh, that's interesting. He's a pretty handy bloke to know, isn't he? Yeah, I'll have a look at his Facebook page when the video comes out, and I have a look at his name again. Okay, that's a view of photos for today. Now, I wanted to show the intro video. The only intro video I've got at the moment is the one from Ron. And what I've done previously is ask the guys if they want to do an intro video, just a very brief video, introducing themselves and their bike. So I'll show Ron's intro video just so you get an idea what it's like.
Good day all, this is Ron from Brisbane, Australia, and this is my mistress. And this is where all my money goes. And this is Ron. Good day all.
Okay, so Christian and Walter, if you want to do something similar, then the main reason is people who watch the live stream videos get to see your comments, but they don't actually get to see you. And by doing a short intro video like that, people can get to meet you and see what you look like. Okay, I'll go to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Walter, that'd be really good if you could do that. Only needs to be short. And Ron did his with his phone. So we've got the Hall of Fame. And haven't missed anyone's bike, have I? Yeah, fair enough, Ron. Thanks for joining us, mate. It's almost 11 p.m. here in Brisbane, and Ron's at work tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Yes, my bike is the Green Hornet. Alan's bike is Misty. Ron's bike is my mistress. Then we've got Walter's bike. I guess, Walter, you haven't got a nickname for it yet. Eddie's bike. Eddie's over in Perth. He actually hasn't joined us in live stream yet, but I've put his bike there. And Christian's bike. And Kwaka John wanted. So these are the most wanted. There's Alan the Mafia boss, Walter the brains of the outfit, Ron the masked bandito, and John Mad Dog Kwaka. So to be on the most wanted list, you have to wear a Kwaka John hat and send in a head and shoulder photograph of yourself. Anyway, Christian, I'll catch up with you on in the chat room about that. So what's next? So we got your view video next. This is Christian's bike. He's sending a short video of the tail tidy. I'll just play that again. Yeah, it's certainly very bright, isn't it? I'll keep that video for next week too, so Alan can see it, because he was asking about that last week. That's yeah, that's the learner plate. Yeah, that's the learner plate that you have to wear in Australia, and it has to be that colour, black on yellow. When I was a learner, I had a sticker on the back of my jacket. Oh no, that's right. You know, one of these vests like road workers have. I had this L sticker on this, like a road worker vest that I wore over my jacket. Which once I got my license, I was very happy. Well, actually, I gave it to someone else. That's right, who is a learner. I was very happy to get rid of it. Okay, tonight's crash video. Now, I'm just trying to remember. Oh, yes. I don't know if you guys have been tempted to do this, but this crash video will show you why not to overtake where there are rumble strips in the middle of the road. Thanks, Walter. Yeah, it was a good idea. Now this is a pretty obvious thing not to do, and maybe you didn't realise the rumble strips were there. That was in slow motion. Yeah, he was close to the truck, and yeah, he should have waited until the well, you're not supposed to overtake when it's like that anyway, but he should have waited until the rumble strips are passed. That's the whole purpose of rumble strips, so you don't overtake there. And yeah, it was a bad mistake actually, but unfortunately he paid the consequences for it. But I thought I'd include the video just in case people weren't aware of what could happen. Even in a car, would be bouncing along, and I don't know if it would actually cause the car to crash, but on a bike, it's no good at all. Yeah, there are no oncoming cars, so there is at that point. But when he was overtaking, there weren't. He could have almost gone right over the other side of the road, but then he would have had to find his way back across the rumble street strips. Anyway, uh, yeah, that's right. It would have happened very fast. I've never been tempted to ride on rumble strips, but now I know what would happen. And the rumble strips seem to go on in the distance too, so it's funny they didn't deem that as a place to overtake. Yeah, maybe, Christian. It's certainly not something I'm going to try, though, to find out. Okay, I'll go to tonight's funny video. Actually, this is funny. I found it funny anyway. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting that you say that, Walter. I guess she's new to riding a bike, and she just disappears in the trees. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not going to criticise her because a lot of people. Oh, okay, Chris. I didn't see that comment. Yeah, see you, mate. Thanks for joining us and thanks for all the photos and video. And please send in photos and videos, short videos for the live stream. It's really good. See you, Chris. Yeah, yeah. I'm certainly not criticising her because it happens a lot in videos that I've seen. But that's why it's important to learn the friction zone first up, and then secondly how to brake successfully. But people, people when they first get on a bike have no idea of the sensitivity of the clutch or the throttle or the brakes, and so you've got to take it real easy to begin with. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. Here in Melbourne where Christian is. Yeah, that's right. That's right. They call it whiskey throttle in America, don't they? The clutch was. Why was the clutch a major issue on the first day? Did you find you were stalling the bike a lot? Yeah, you were stalling. Well, better that than doing a wheelie or something. And yeah. Oh well, that's when you first get on a bike. That's how you learn, and you learn just how to use the clutch. I stalled my first time a couple of times. Almost every time you get on a new bike, you've got the first thing you have to do is find the friction zone so you know the sensitivity of that bike's clutch and the throttle. Yeah. Yeah, well, when it came to cars, I learned in a manual car. Uh, but then when I got my bus license a few years back, that was automatic transmission, so they marked my license that I can only drive automatics. Nervous, yeah. Oh, that's understandable when you first get on the bike. Completely understandable. You've done well, Walter. In just a few weeks now, and you've got your license. You've done really well. But then you're practicing and practicing slow turns and slow maneuvers and slow riding, which would have made you very confident. Yeah, yeah, it was a bit rough. I was a bit upset to lose my manual license, my manual car license. Well, Walter, mate, we've been going for an hour. I'll just put up the last final screens that I show every week. Oh, actually, I better. There's two videos I show every week. One's about the website, the other's about the chat room. I'll just just play the website video first. Kwaka John has a website. One way of going to the website is to Google Kwaka John. Another way is by going to the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel page, and there you'll see Kwaka John website. Click on that and it will take you to the website. On the website you may click onto the YouTube channel or to the Facebook page. On the Kwaka John website, among other things, there is the merchandise page where you may purchase Kwaka John merchandise if you wish. And you may also support the channel financially if you wish. Okay, the chat room video is next, and everyone's welcome to join the chat room. We've got people in the chat room who don't have a bike yet, but are in the process of buying a bike. And we've got 10 people in the chat room now, but I'd love to have more. So here's a short video. Now I have set up an invitation page to the chat room where anyone may join. So whether you are a channel viewer or a subscriber, you may join the chat room and meet with other Vulcan S owners and those who are about to buy the Vulcan S from all around the world. There are two ways of going to the chat room invitation. Firstly, on the top right hand corner of my YouTube channel is the Discord symbol. And secondly, you may type the following address into your browser, and this will also take you to the chat room invitation page. Yeah, under this video I'll have a link to the chat room if anyone's interested in joining us. Okay, Walter, you're the only one online now. We've had people dropping in and out of the live stream the whole hour, so that's been good. I'll just show, just got a like. So, Kwaka John chat room is on Discord. We just saw the video about that, and the link will be under the video for the invitation to join the chat room. My email address is john@kwakajohn.com.au, and my website address is www.kwakajohn.com.au. Yeah, Walter, thanks very much for joining in, mate. Really appreciate it, and it was good to see you. And the final screen, the next live stream is next Wednesday. It'll be live stream number 24. Can you believe it? 24 live streams. Next Wednesday, 30th September at 10 p.m. Brisbane, Australia local time. And whatever time that is for you around the world. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Walter. And see you next week, mate.